Alright, guys. We're playing some Slayer DMRs. Um, I'm not the best Halo player. I did play a lot of COD, so I was used to it. I just figured I'd give some of the tips that I can give for Halo for people transferring over from Call of Duty. And for some reason, this video, and I don't know why, in parts it slowed down and sped up, and I don't even know what all. I didn't do that. It did it on its own. I don't know. Um, but yeah, anyway, on with the tips. Alright, the first tip, and probably one of the most important, is whenever you can, try to take down your opponent's shields before you try to shoot them in the head. Um, Now, normally what you would do is you would just throw a grenade at them that will take down their shields, and then you can just shoot them once in the head with the DMR and they die. Um, Pretty sure it's one shot to the head with the Magnum if shields are down too, not sure. Um, if you think there's a guy around a corner, throw a grenade, don't try to rush around, he'll probably kill you. Um, If there's other guys around, don't go for the assassination just because it looks cool. Just melee him in the back and go for the other guys. Assassinations look cool, but they're really pointless. I only go for them if the guy's teammates aren't anywhere near him, really. Another tip: power weapons. Now, I realize you'll probably think they're cheap or whatnot, but they're, especially in Slayer, not so much in the objective modes, but in Slayer, definitely. The team that has the power weapons wins most of the time. I mean, if even if you think the rockets are cheap, go for them, get them. If you don't get them, the other team will, and then they will kill you with them. Now, wouldn't you rather be cheap and use the rockets on the other team than the other team be cheap and use the rockets on you? I know I would. I don't care if people call me a noob or cheap or whatever because I use the power weapons. Oh well. The only weapon I will never ever use in this game is the Needler because it is hands down the noobiest weapon ever. The needle rifle, no, it's not newbie. It's the same as the DMR, pretty much. Um, this gameplay isn't really, well, yeah, actually the gameplay is pretty good. I go like 16 and 4, I think, which is pretty good on any form of regular Slayer for me, if it's not SWAT or Team Snipers. Um, Actually, that's amazing for me if on anything but snipers and SWAT. And yeah, especially since I'm crap with the DMR normally. Uh, let's see, any other tips? Callouts. If you're not familiar with the callouts, you need to get to know them. I'm not really familiar with them yet, but I was in Halo 3. You need to know them. Trust me, it'll help. Don't wait till after someone kills you to make the call out. As soon as you see someone make it, and then if you kill them, just say, "All right, never mind, I got him, guys." And if you shoot someone, just tell them, give them the shout out, or the call out rather, and then tell them, how many shots you got on them, or whatever. And if they have a power weapon, warn your team. What else? What else? What else? Don't try to double melee someone because the chances are that they'll get a couple shots into you and melee you before you can get the double melee on them. Melee once and then try to jump away, like jump backwards away from them and go for the headshot. It works, trust me, I do it all the time. I didn't mean to fall down there. That was kind of a fail. Missing with the nade, but I get the kill anyway. I kind of like Boardwalk. It was the first map I ever played on. This game was fairly recent. Yeah, it was only like 2 days ago. This was actually... the split screen is because my last video, the friend that came over that I was talking about that I was going to do the dual com with, but we didn't. We were actually going to do it on this video, but he fell asleep on me. Didn't feel like getting kicked in the face when I woke him up, so yeah. I thought that was a guy with jetpack, and I realized it wasn't, so luckily I didn't waste any shots. And the reason earlier that I said that you should try to take down the shields before you aim for the head is because it if you aim for the head all the time, it leads to a lot of missed shots unless you're just extremely accurate and good at this game. And you can't really afford to waste ammunition, so aim for the chest and then aim for the head once the shields are down, or throw a grenade or melee. But yeah, every once in a while I'll just aim for the head, depends on what's going on, what I'm thinking. I might be helping one of my friends start a channel. I'm not really sure. He doesn't have a capture card, so if he does want to start one, I'm gonna have to, or he's gonna have to save the files into his file share, and I'm gonna have to watch them and capture them with my capture card, and then email them to him, I guess, so he can do the commentary and whatnot and the editing. But he better give me credit for it if I do all that for him. Have to slap him. But yeah, the DMR is probably my favorite gun now. This is the only non-SWAT or Team Sniper game on my hard drive that I am willing to upload. Yeah, I suck that bad. I'm starting to get used to this game. If you have any tips for me that I didn't already mention in this video, just let me know. Bye.